Following on from why rest is so important, we're going to be taking a little bit of a look into the nutrition side of things. Now, nutrition is very important when it comes to your health, fitness, and recovery because it indicates not just your mood levels, but also your energy and your recovery as well. The reason why nutrition is so important is because of this one rule that a lot of people have heard of, and that is the 80-20 rule. And this indicates that 80% of the work done to progress is done in the kitchen and 20% of it is done in the gym. Now, following on from this rule, it shows that nutrition is a very key part of how much progress we are going to make, which is what we're going to be covering in this lesson today. In order to make progress, we need to look at the amount of energy that we are using in a day-to-day basis. On top of this, we need to have a look at how much energy is coming in versus how much energy is going out. Now, energy is referred to as calories. So calories is just a form of energy that we use in our body. With this in mind, we can have a look at calories in a couple of different ways. Starting off with calories going out of the body. Now, this is going to be, first of all, your daily bodily function. So that is just our living, breathing, eating, all of that sort of stuff. We're going to be using calories or energy to be able to do all of those activities. Another form of calorie expenditure is going to be, say for instance, going to the gym or going to a run. This is all of the stuff that's added on to your daily bodily functions, which can help to increase the amount of energy that you are expending during the day. On the flip side, if we're looking at calories in or calories coming into the body, then we look at the food and the fuel that we're giving ourselves to get in those calories. So this will be down to what you're drinking and what you're eating. So when we're looking at this, if we're looking at losing a little bit of weight, as I mentioned earlier on in the course, we're going to be going into what we call a calorie deficit, which is essentially having less calories coming in than what we have going out. And likewise, if we're looking at gaining a little bit of weight or building a little bit of muscle, then we're looking at increasing the calories in versus the calories out. And likewise, if you're just looking to maintain your body weight, so keep the same weight that you are, then you want to keep those levels pretty even. In order to achieve the goals that you have set out for, a good way to do this is going to be tracking your calories. Now, to start off with, we're going to be using the calorie calculator, which is linked down below. What we're going to do here is we're going to input all of the details that is on that calculator, and it's going to generate us a number. Now, this is going to be your maintenance calories. This is just to maintain your body weight. From there, we can adjust it as and when needs to fit towards our goals. Now, before we start adjusting the calories, we need to learn a little bit more about the calories. So in order to lose a kilo of body fat, that is going to be roughly around about 7,000 or just above that calories. Now, if we want to lose, let's say, for instance, 0.5 kilos per week, which over a month will give you a 2 kilo fat loss, then we're looking at dropping by about 3,500 calories in that week. Now with this can be separated out into days. So if we're looking at dropping 0.5 kilos per week, then we're looking at a 500 calorie deficit or 500 calories less than our maintenance on a daily basis. And this will get you towards your goal by the end of the month, say if it was to lose 2 kilos by the end of the month. And that is going to be the same rule, but applied for the muscle gain. If you want to gain a kilo of muscle, about 7,000 calories. So we need to increase the calories on a daily basis by about 500 if you want to do a muscle gain of 2 kilos by the end of the month. Now, a couple of action steps for you is going to be, first of all, going over to the calorie calculator. Second of all, inputting all of the details on there. And then third of all, inputting all of the details that you got from the calorie calculator into the comments below. So go through your maintenance calories and your goal and be specific with it so that we can help you to achieve that goal in the long term.